I would like to show you how you can search for contents in the wiki. In order to do that, we have here a search box where you can enter the search term you want to search for. In our case, I'm interested in other workshops, so I type in workshop. And now I actually see that I don't get any search results. That is because I have a typo in my search term, and the system automatically suggests the search term you might have wanted to search for. So it provides a so-called "Did you meet" feature. And when you press here on workshop, then you get actually some search results. What else can you do at the search page? You can preview the search results. So you click here on this small symbol and then you get the preview of a search result. Then you can also move on to the next search result by pressing here this arrow. And what else can you do? You can also constrain the search results to a certain namespace. You can select all results which reside in the video namespace, for instance, or in the PDF or document namespace. The full text search can also handle uploaded documents. So when you enter or when you upload a PDF or Word document, the contents get extracted and are also accessible for the full text search engine. And you can also do advanced search using this search engine. You can, for instance, specify Boolean search operators. So we can search for workshop or tutorial, and then the search will find pages which contain workshop or tutorial or both search terms. So this was basically how you can search for articles within the wiki. Next, I would like to show you how you can embed media files into wiki articles. So I click again on our Wiki Barcamp page. And here I have two possibilities for uploading a media file. I can either click here this Attach File button, or I can switch to the WYSIWYG editing mode. And there I want to upload now our media file. In this case, I want to upload a PDF which the people can use for registering for the Wiki Barcamp. So I type, this is the registration form which you should download and fill in for the Barcamp registration. And in order to upload a media file via our WYSIWYG editor, I click here on this blue icon, Upload Media. Then you see that a new window gets opened. I select here the file I want to upload. Here I switch to the desktop. And there I want to upload this workshop registration.pdf file. Then I can specify some meta information about this document. I can specify who uploaded this document, if there's a certain copyright on the document. I can specify the creation date, and I can also input a short description. This is the registration page for our document. And then I click Upload File and Save Metadata. And actually what you've provided here is not conventional metadata, but it gets annotated semantically, which means that you can also query for this type of information. For instance, you can now query for all PDF files which were uploaded on the 3rd of August 2009 and which were uploaded by a certain person. But now let's just save this file. And then we can close this window, and we can see that in the WYSIWYG editor we have now embedded our workshop registration file, and I save the page. And you see that here our file window now contains our workshop registration file. When I click on the file name, I can download our registration file. And when I click here on this icon, then I get to the page of the workshop file, and you see that the text contents were extracted from the PDF file, and now these contents are also, as I mentioned before, available for the full text search engine. I click back again. When I click on this icon here, the small e, you can edit the metadata information. So for instance, you can here adjust the description of the document. And then you click back again, and you can also immediately delete the file you have uploaded here. So this was how you can upload a media file and embed this media file into a wiki article. Next, I want to show you how you can register for notifications upon data changes. And for instance, for the event planning team, it is important to know whether dates of events have been changed. And in order to keep track of such changes, we use the semantic notifications feature in the wiki. And this can be accessed from the query interface we have already seen before. So I go to the page of the query interface, and therefore I type in special : query interface. Then I have to specify the query. In this case, I'm interested in all events and their start dates. So I type in category event, click add, and then I type in the property start date, and there must be a value for this property. I click again on add, and there I see my current result set for this query. And now I want to insert this query as a semantic notification. So you see that now the query has been entered in this semantic notification page. And actually, what is a semantic notification? A semantic notification is just a query, and you get notified upon changes of the query results of this query. So here I have the query for all events and their start dates, and I can also do a preview of the query results. And here I see all the events and their belonging start dates. Next, I can specify the time interval when this query result should be checked by the system. And here I leave it to 1 day. And I can also specify the name of this specification. Here I type in event start date notification 2, and I can add this notification, and you see that the notification has now been stored in the system, and you can again select it here on the right hand side, and there in the green box you get listed all your notifications you have created and stored. And as I mentioned before, you would get an email if either a new event would be added in the wiki, or if the start date of an existing event would be changed in the wiki. And yeah, this is how you can register and create semantic notifications in the wiki. You simply specify a semantic query via the query interface, and then you select insert as notification, and then you can further specify your notification. So this is the end of the demo, and before finishing this webinar, let me briefly tell you about some key features of SMW+. SMW+ is available in 2 bundles. It comes as a graphical installer tool for Windows XP, which allows a quick deployment on XP servers or desktop machines. And meanwhile, we have also created a VMware image, which allows you to deploy SMW+ within a virtual VMware environment. It includes all software needed for a head start. So you have a data model and web-based GUI for immediate access for a team from anywhere. Furthermore, it comes with full CMS functionality. It comes with an easy-to-use tagging system for creating semantic tags. It contains a graphical query builder in order to generate tables, lists, or diagrams from semantic tags, which I have shown you before. And it contains easy-to-use tools for changing the data model on the fly. Furthermore, you can also use an MS Excel bridge for including data into worksheets. It contains a web service connector framework, and furthermore a data API and a data import framework for deployment into corporate IT environments. So thank you very much for attending this webinar, and I would like to welcome you for the next week's webinar going into details of basic semantic features of SMW+.